Well, it could be said that 2017 has been one of the best years for boxing in a long time. We started off with Tony Bellew surprising David Haye in an epic clash at the beginning of March. We then saw Golovkin beat Daniel Jacobs on St. Patrick's Day weekend by decision, which ended GGG's 23 KO streak. Next, we had Joshua vs. Klitschko in a packed Wembley Stadium, solidifying Joshua as one of the best, if not the best heavyweight boxer in the world right now. We sadly saw Klitschko retire, but at 41 and a record of 64-50, who can blame him? On the topic of retirement, it was announced recently that Andre Ward, who by most is considered pound for pound one in the world, will be stepping away from the sport due to wear and tear. Who knows if it is for good or not is anyone's guess, but for now it looks like it's permanent. We then saw Canelo beat Chavez Jr. on Cinco de Mayo weekend, and afterwards it was announced he would be fighting Golovkin later in the year. 2 months later, Jeff Horn upset Manny Pacquiao in what many believe was a fixed fight. During this time, everyone was getting prepared for the biggest fight of the year, Floyd Mayweather Jr. coming out of retirement to take on two-weight division UFC champion Conor McGregor. The fight took place in August, and let's be honest, whether you liked the fight or thought it was a shit show, everybody was talking about it. To no surprise, Mayweather won, making his career 50-0-0, and McGregor won, making $100 million. Recently, Golovkin and Canelo went head-to-head with it ending in a controversial draw, but to be fair, it was by far one of the best fights ever and definitely the best of the year. But there is still more to come. The rematch between Golovkin and Canelo is undecided for now. GGG wants to fight this year, but Canelo is not too keen on 2017. Possibly this takes place around Cinco de Mayo in 2018. However, in the meantime, Golovkin may fight Billy Joe Saunders possibly in December. Speaking of Saunders, the man who ended Chris Eubank Jr.'s undefeated streak. Eubank will face Envy Yildirim in October. Also in October, Anthony Joshua will face Kubrat Pulev in front of a packed Millennium Stadium in Cardiff, Wales. Pulev has only ever lost once in his career to Vladimir Klitschko, who Joshua holds a victory over. Also on the same card, Katie Taylor, earlier this year became WBA female lightweight champion, will be defending her belt against Anahi Senses. Another boxer to look out for is Terence Crawford, who was victorious recently against Julius Ndongo, making him the super welterweight champion holding the belt in all the major promotions. Normally he fights 2 or 3 fights in a year. He may fight again later in 2017. It's been announced recently that David Haye and Tony Bellew will square off in a rematch in December. Nicola Adams was also successful in her last outing. She may have another fight in her this year. But for me, and a lot of boxing fans, the main one I'm excited for takes place in December between Vasyl Lomachenko and Guillermo Rigondeaux. It's not necessarily a big title fight, but as defensive boxing goes, these two guys are magicians at bobbing and weaving, much like Mayweather. For me, Crawford, Eubank Jr., Lomachenko and Rigondeaux are 4 of the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world right now, and the fact that 2 of them are going head-to-head is exciting. This could be the fight that tops Canelo Golovkin. Let us know your thoughts below on Facebook and Twitter, and tell us what boxing fights you are looking most forward to, and did we miss any out?